Hey guys, so a 5 kilogram object moves up a 9 meter long ramp, which is tilted at an angle of 35 degrees. So 4A asks us, what kind of energy did it start with? Well, the box is moving here, and we know that the energy of a moving object is kinetic energy, or you could also call this E little k. Okay? And then it asks what kind of energy did it end up with. Well, it's at the top of this slope now, and it's at rest, so it has all potential energy. Or you could write that P, or E little p. Alright, so calculate its final energy. Well, we know that the final energy is potential energy, and we know that potential energy is equal to mass times gravity times height. Well, we have the mass, 5 kilograms, and we know gravity. We'll go ahead and use 10 this time, but we don't know this height here. Okay, this 9 meters, that's not what we're going to use for our height. That is not the height of the slope. But we use this, because it's our hypotenuse, to find our slope. Or to find our height, excuse me. So this is actually our opposite side because it's opposite of our angle. And the trigonomic function that has opposite and hypotenuse is sine. Sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse. So if we were to plug in all of the variables that we know, our theta is an angle of 35, so sine 35 equals our opposite, which is our height that we're looking for, over our hypotenuse, which is 9 meters. So we're going to break out our calculator and make sure we are in degree mode. And we are going to do 9 sine 35. We can move our hypotenuse over to this side to solve for our height here. So we're going to do 9 sine 35, and we get 5.2. So our height is 5.2 meters, and we can plug that in to our equation. So our potential energy is going to be equal to our mass of 5 times gravity, which is 10, times the height, which is 5.2. So we'll plug that in. 5 times 10 times 5.2, and we get 260 joules of energy. And that's 260 joules of potential energy at the top here. Alright, 4D. If there is no friction on the ramp, how much kinetic energy did it have at the bottom? Well, if we have no friction, that means that there's no negative work to be done on this system, and we're not losing any energy. So the energy we have at the top would be the same amount of energy we would have at the bottom, just instead of potential, it'll be kinetic. So we also have 260 joules of kinetic energy. And there you have it. We're done with this problem.